Shout out to Reckless Tortuga. One take. Let's do this. Mark is sitting on the couch playing a game. A girl comes in and tells Mark, my sisters are coming over. It's game night, remember? Mark said, yeah. The girl says they're moving to Florida tomorrow. Mark said, yeah, tell them to bring their Nintendo so we can play Pokemon double battles. Yeah. The girl says, no, we're playing a board game. Can you log off now? Mark exhales hard and speaks into his headset. All right, guys, my stupid girlfriend wants me to hang out with her sisters. Guess we'll talk later. Yeah. Bye. Mark takes his headset off and drops his controller. Mark says, what are we playing? Fast forward. One of her sisters yells, yay, Scrabble! Pulls out a dictionary and says, I got words for you, Mark. Mark says, but you'll be speechless when I faint everyone at this table, kicking everybody's asses tonight. Yeah! The girl says, it's my birthday, so I'm going first. Mark says, no hacks, follow the rules. The girl pulls a tile and says C. Mark reaches for the tile saying, please be A, please be A, please be A. M, fuck, these tiles are so fucking gay. The girl just says, I'm going to go first then. Fast forward, the other sister talks to Mark's girlfriend and says, are you lost for words? Mark's girlfriend looks at the board thinking, you're splashing. Splash, splash, splash. His girlfriend says, chill. His girlfriend says, I have a word. Fast forward. The sister who spoke first says, man, wow, that doesn't give me much to work with. Mark says, I'm dealing with a bunch of fucking noobs, I guess. How do you not know how to work on a man? The sister looks at Mark horrified and says, manners, that's a word, right? I'll do that. Fast forward, Mark says, I'm about to one-shot this team. Mark puts psychic on the board. Mark yells, double word score, that's a critical hit, bitches. Fast forward, Mark yells, I hate playing with girls. Girls suck. The first sister, looking horrified again, whispers, my turn. Fast forward, Mark says, I'm a different type of legendary. I'm always super effective, bitch. Fast forward, the first sister says, looks like I'm just getting started. And she puts the word started on the board. And Mark says, ooh, that's pretty good for a girl. You got an OnlyFans? The other sister says, come on, don't be a dick. Mark says, I was your mom's dick when I hit her with that hydro pump last night. Everyone just looks at each other speechless. Fast forward, the sisters are whispering to each other. Mark says, don't go on to a private chat during a battle. The sisters say they are leaving and start walking out. Mark says, you can't run from trainer battles, and I swear all of you spent this whole game trying to fuck me, you fucking dykes. Mark's girlfriend looks at him and says, what's your deal? Mark says, I'm not going to versus seek them. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Fast forward, Mark has his headset back on. Mark says, okay, guys, I'm back. Mark's girlfriend says, I'm leaving too. Mark says, yeah, cool. Mark's girlfriend says, no, I'm leaving you for good. Mark's not paying attention at all. And he says, yeah, get some beer while you're out. Mark speaks into his headset and says, yeah, my girlfriend made me play fucking Scrabble with a couple of level 1 pussies. But she's about to go get some beer so I can get drunk and fucking faint some shit. Mark's girlfriend walks in and says, did you do all the laundry? Mark says, yes, I did, my love. And I washed the dishes and fixed that leaky faucet. Mark's girlfriend says, you're amazing. Mark smiles and says, wait here. Mark pulls out a necklace. Mark says, I got you this. He puts it on her. She says, I love it. I'll wear it on my road trip. Mark says, Mark makes a face saying he doesn't want her to leave. Mark's girlfriend says, I got something for you. Mark smiles saying, babe, what did you do? And she pulls out a gift wrapped box. Mark gazes into her eyes saying, you're the best. Mark unwrapped the box and confused, he says, a Nintendo? Mark's girlfriend says, yes, in a game called Fire Red. Mark says, you're an angel, but I don't play video games. Plus, I'm going to be so busy on my final thesis, which is going to knock the socks off of my professor and land me in the best law firm in LA. Mark's girlfriend says, fine, but you deserve to let off some steam. They say, I love you to each other, and she leaves. Fast forward, Mark's work is getting him a hard time. Mark puts on his headset. Hello, Mark says. Hello, my name is Mark. Being cut off. Mark is talking to the players. You don't know my mother. You should have more respect. Hey guys, I was wondering which one of the Pokemon types should I use? Oh, is that a type? Oh yes, I am a noob. Hello, my name is Mark and I'm a noob. How do I figure out who's on my team? What, he fainted? What do you mean I died? Oh, I'm back alive. Oh fuck. Shit, excuse my language. Yes, I got one. Oh, Master Balls? Where do I get one of those? Joke's on you, my bird doesn't need wings to fly. Well, my rival beat me, but I have half the badges, and I've only whited out 50 times, so I'm doing great. Yeah, I want to keep battling, but just a couple more battles. 2 weeks later, Mark's phone reads 23 missed calls. Mark's girlfriend walks in saying hello. Mark is screaming at the top of his lungs, fuck! Mark's girlfriend hears that and gets startled. Mark screams, fuck you, you're gonna die today. Mark's girlfriend, afraid, runs towards his voice. She sees him lying in bed and asks if he's okay. Mark says, fuck no, this noob keep using Destiny Bond and fucking self-destruct. Mark's girlfriend says, are you playing that game? Mark says, fuck yeah, this shit is amazing, thank you. Mark's girlfriend says, I've been calling you over and over for 2 weeks. Mark says, baby, can you shut up, please, thanks. Mark's girlfriend says, excuse me? Mark says, babe, I can't talk about this right now. I'm trying to make it to the Elite Four. Mark's girlfriend says, I thought something happened to you. Can I get an explanation or at least a hello? Mark says, God damn it. Hello, I guess I didn't hear the phone ringing. Mark's girlfriend says, how did the finals go? Did you hear from any law firms? Mark says, motherfucker, I'm gonna fuck you in your fucking mouth, bitch. Mark's girlfriend screams, what? I'm not talking to you, Mark says. Mark's girlfriend says, what is happening? Mark says, this hoe just used Perish Song on my last Pokemon. They stare at each other in silence for a few seconds, and then Mark takes his headset off. Oh my God, what did you want? I thought you'd be happy to see me, she says. Mark says, I'm totally happy to see you. You hungry? A little, she says. Mark says, great, go cook something. Everything's still good in the kitchen, I think. She just looks at him speechless. Mark puts his headset back on and says, yeah, let me know when it's done. Then we can talk and I can explain everything to you because I'm not going to be a lawyer anymore. And we got to get you a Nintendo. You're going to fucking love this. She still is speechless and staring at him. He picks up the controller and starts playing. Then says, you want to go cook? Still speechless, she just leaves the room. Playing the game, Mark says, one shot, bitch, you just got owned. Mark is talking to a guy in the kitchen at a house party. Yeah, I ran out of all power to make a move, but I took out our rival with some struggles and switched out my team's front man and took out the Rockets, battled the leader, and secured the prototype. I totally leveled up after that. A girl approaches Mark. She says, I'm sorry, but I couldn't help it over here. Were you in the Special Forces? Mark says, fuck yeah. I spent a lot of time being part of an elite few. Nice to meet you. I'm Alcoholic Seaman Mister. What's your gamer tag? Confused, the girl says, my what? The guy Mark was talking to said, oh, hey, I'm Ted. This is Mark. He's actually talking about video games. You know, he's got the headset and he's like, I'm going to get you and all that. The girl says, oh, well, my name is Laura. Mark looks at Ted and says, don't steal my fucking catch. Watch this. Mark turns to Laura. So what are you drinking? I'm just drinking water, Laura says. Mark raises his voice. You noob. You don't play hardcore with water posts. I'm confused, Laura says. That's the point, Mark says. Hey, Laura, you like rare candy? Hey, everyone, Laura likes rare candy in her nose. She's like sweet, rare candy in her nose. I bet she can't even feel her face. And then the guy shows up and asks if Laura is okay. She whispers no. The guy asks if she wants to dance. She says yes, and they walk off. Mark turns to Ted and says, I drained all of my PP on that bitch, trying to take her to a whole nother level, and she got captured by that guy after one move. That is bullshit. Ted walks off saying, and you were doing so well. Fast forward, everyone is dancing, and Mark pulls out a tiny water gun and squirts the guy that took Laura from him in the back on the dance floor. Then quickly hides the gun and looks the other way. Mark then started dancing, but he was actually just imitating the motions of throwing a Pokeball and stomping like he's using Earthquake. Fast forward, Mark is on the dance floor. I hate this song. Cancel this shit. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Shut the fuck up, the guy who took Laura said. Mark raises his voice saying, fuck you. The guy says, what? And gets close to Mark. Guy says, you want to take this outside? Mark backs up and says, how about I call Officer Jenny on you, bitch? The guy says, what the fuck? Fuck you, says Mark. Mark turns to Ted. Can you believe this guy? Ted says, you need to chill. Mark says, you're on my team. You acting like you want to switch out. Ted walks off saying, I'm out of here. Mark says, don't act wild now, you homo. Fast forward, Mark and another guy are standing outside the bathroom when two girls come out. Ooh, y'all can mega drain my Gyarados anytime. We'll see who faints first. You ain't never had a hyper beam before. Mark turns to the guy, sees the shirt, and asks, what's a Murloc? The guy says, it's a creature in WoW. Mark, disgusted, says, you play World of Warcraft? The guy says, of course, it's the best game ever. Oh my god, you fucking nerd. Losers play World of Warcraft, queer. You need to man up and play Fire Red. Pwned. Mark says passionately. The guy says WoW players invented Pwned, so that's off limits. Mark says, well, your mom was off limits. The guy says, seriously, you're a loser. Your mom was a loser until I gave her the W. The guy responds confused, I'm totally lost. Mark says, bet you are. You probably never gave a woman the wets before. Damn, you people suck. A woman voice screams, one shot. Mark moves towards the voice. The voice says, I can't hear you if you're still getting badges, you bitch. I will skull fuck you with this Wii. Then Mark, busting through the door, says, oh my god, I just used Harden. The sound of Pokemon battle music can be heard as a focused Mark with bloodshot eyes stares at his gameplay with his headset on. Hey, Ash, your name's Ketchup, right? Because I'm telling you, I'm Hot Dog. There's a pause, and Mark listened to the other person's response. Oh, well, I'm just telling you, I'm almost done, and I'll have every bitch-ass achievement. I'll be a master. Take that, you fucking slowpokes. All right, on my last task. Check your PC, I need, and then all of a sudden, the lights flicker off and back on. Mark stares at the black TV screen in shock, and a single tear runs down his face. Then he screams, God damn it! I was right at the end of that motherfucker. Motherfucking alien rapist. Fuck, I just wasted my time. I spent days trying to finish these achievements. The phone rings. Mark answers. What? I know. Look, I can't deal with this right now. I forgot to save. I know it's double XP weekend. I'm not a noob, you fucking jinx. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck this game. Mark hangs up. Fast forward. Mark is laying on the floor, controller in one hand and a joint in another. 4 hours later, there's a banging at the door. It sounds like the police. Mark hesitates, but makes his way to the door and cracks it open. It's the girl from the house party. She says, took you long enough. Mark says, confused, Ashley? She says, I told you not to fucking call me that. Mark says, what do you want, Ash? She pulls out a condom with a Pokeball on the wrapper. Finish the achievements, and we can finish our conversation. Mark looks at her. He pauses for a second. Then he says, get in here. She comes in, and Mark moves in to kiss her, and she says, hold on, Geodude, and points towards the game. Fast forward, she is asleep on the couch, and he's still playing the game. Then all of a sudden, all the lights went off completely. Mark screams, fuck! Ashley, startled, says, what the fuck? Mark says, the power went out. Ashley says, God damn it, Mark. Mark says, but I saved. Then in the pitch blackness, all you hear is the sound of alcoholic semen mister and Ash Chet sluts making out. Now, for people confused about the acronyms in the title, Red Ring of Death and Dents did not save. There's women and a guy sitting at a table for dinner. The first sister says to the other sister, so Ashley's bringing a guy. The other sister says, what? She has a boyfriend? Yeah, the first sister says. The other sister turns to the guy and says, babe, this is our sister's first boyfriend. He says, no way. Really? The sister says, well, she plays video games 80 hours a week, but I guess she's starting to grow up. The guy says, what the fuck was that? Then Mark and Ashley walk in. They are just standing there, staring at her sisters and the guy. After a few seconds of that, the second sister asks Ashley, who's your friend? Mark said, damn, that didn't last long. Ashley says, this is Mark, he's my trainer. The sisters and the guy awkwardly say, hi, Mark. Ashley says, show him some respect, he's a fucking master. Mark says, we lowered your stats. The food better be legendary because you guys are noobs. Then he sits down and says, does a complete dex with everything in my balls maxed out mean anything to you guys? The guy confused says, no. Mark says, well, it should. It means I have an army of beasts ready to take you out at all times, and I have the answer to any team you can come with, you fucking starter. Ashley says, let's eat. We have to be controllers up at 7. The first sister says, I made your favorite. Ashley says, cool, you want a fucking badge? Then violently impaled a piece of meat with a fork. The other sister looks to Mark and says, Mark, so you're a trainer, huh? Mark says, yeah, mostly water types, but I recently caught everything. Then he says, aerial ace, while tossing a grape into Ashley's mouth. Then they high five. The first sister says, I assume you're talking about video games. She says they play the same game. It's Red Fire Poker. Ashley says, glitch much? It's Pokemon Fire Red, you idiot. It's only the best fucking game ever. Mark says, yeah, me and Ashley play it together, but she's always trying to get me to play it on PC, which I will never fucking do. I'd rather get hit by flash and get quick attack until I faint. Ashley says, yeah, because your Wii is so much fucking better. How much exercise are you getting playing with your balls? Shut the fuck up before I flash your dad and give him a quick attack. Mark says the only thing worse than PC is your leaderboard ranking, and keyboards are just big and awkward. Ashley says your dick is just big and awkward. The entire table gives Ashley a crazy look. Then Ashley says PC has better graphics. Mark says, no, it doesn't. You're so fucking dumb. They look at each other and growl. The guy with the other sister says, you guys ever play the PlayStation? Mark and Ashley bust out laughing. Ashley says, oh my God, you're a girl. The guy says, what? I like the PlayStation. Mark says, Do you like wearing dresses too? You fucking homo. Look at me, I'm playing Little Big Planet. Ooh, Sly Cooper. When you play Closure, does it hurt your vagina? Ashley says, with a sad face. The other sister says, Ashley, be nice. And then Mark repeats what she said, but in a silly tone. Ashley gets up and backhands Mark twice. Whack, whack. And says, double slap. She goes for another slap, and Mark gets up and grabs her and says, rap, bitch. The guy acts like he's about to get up to save her. The other sister puts her hand on him, signaling him to just sit the fuck down. Ashley says, I hate this damn move, and kisses Mark. Then Mark, confused, says, lovely kiss, and then let her go. Ashley says, no, see, you're fucking confused. That was a sweet kiss. Don't fucking hurt yourself. Mark holds her by her waist and stares into her eyes, bites his lip a little bit and says, attract. Ashley just smiles and looks at him. Mark says, dig. Ashley says, what the fuck, you're gonna dig a hole in the dining room? Mark says, no, you got a few I can use. Ashley says, one shot, and then Mark and Ashley make out in the dining room with the sisters and the guy watching. The first sister says, okay, so that's our sister. And the second sister says, and her lovely boyfriend. The guy looking at Mark and Ashley making out says, well, fuck, at least it's passionate. Wanna take Drake? Fuck all the accidents. Ah! Welcome, fellow warriors. I am Tyrion Fordring. As you can tell, I'd like to welcome you to the annual Azeroth roleplay in the park. A man says that he is met with cheers. Before we get started, let's go over simple rules. Respect thy brother and sister in the battle of death. And above all, have a good time. He says as the cheers return, Mark and Ashley walk in. Mark says, oh my God, you fucking noobs. So this is what a pack of virgins look like, says Ashley. One of the role players looks at Mark and says, what do you think you're doing here? Ashley says, somebody on his team told him to stop by if he wanted a good laugh. And I came because I like fun too. Mark asks the role player, what are you supposed to be, Wizard of Quittertown? Real original. Excuse me, Game Master. Banish him from our realm, says the role player. Dark Elf, the Game Master says, would you be so kind as to exit the battlefield? Mark says, fine, I didn't want to snort fairy dust with you wild junkies anyway. Ashley says, I guess you bitches just don't want a real battle anyway. A voice says, halt, as Mark begins to walk away. A hooded figure reveals his face and says, you're the pussy. You're the chicken here. Mark says, holy shit, you're that wild fuck from the party. More like the level 80 warlock from that party. We are not scared of you. Listen, Game Master, I say we let him play. We'll show him what a real battle is like. The warlock says with passion. Then the Game Master says, all are welcome who seek to join the realm of fantasy. You may stay, Dark Elf. It's not even me who you should be worried about right now, says Mark. Ashley says, yeah, I'm the one who's going to battle. Dark Elf is just my trainer. Oh, the Game Master says, so what should we call you, my lady? Cut the my lady shit, game bitch. I'm a Flareon, you fucking noob. Your tongue is foreign to me, but all is well. You and your Dark Elf need only to select a guild and prepare for the raid of a lifetime, the Game Master said. Mark says, she's gonna kill all of you wild roaches because she's the raid of a lifetime. Ashley looks at Mark and says, what? Mark says, you know what I mean, and we'd rather take on a full team of kamikazes with a starter than join a guild. Would you rather take on a full team of kamikazes with a starter than join a guild? One take. So you'd rather be alone, the Game Master says. Ashley says, fuck yeah, I'm a league champion and everything he ever put in the Hall of Fame came directly from his balls, which is what we have on our flag. We're going to mount in your realm's ass. So be it. Ready your weapons, the Game Master said. Smiling, Mark says, this is going to be so fucking beast. Let the battles begin, screams the Game Master. Fast forward. The first one. One night, fast forward. First, one knight takes out another with fake sword slashes. Second, an ogre takes the knight out with fire blast, which are just red beanbags. The battle begins. The ogre and Ashley step into the ring. The ogre says, be ready to be consumed by righteous fire. Ashley says, bring it on, Shrek. The ogre yells, fire blast, and throws 3 beanbags at Ashley. Mark says, oh my god, you fucking noob. He's a Flareon. Flareons get much stronger after getting hit by fire. Ashley says, shut the fuck up and just do it. The ogre, confused, whispering to himself, says, do what? Mark says, tackle. Ashley charges the ogre and puts him on his back. Then Mark says, bite. Ashley bites the ogre's arm, and for a while he screams. Then she lets him up and he quits and runs away. And she takes his red beanbags. The Game Master just looks and says, okay, so that just happened. Next, a witch throws blue beanbags at Ashley's feet, warning of slipping on the ice. Then Mark says, Ember. Ashley pulls out the red beanbags she stole and threw them at the witch. The witch falls and says, I'm done. Fifth, 2 cosplayers enter the opposite side of the ring saying, guild attack, one of which is the guy Mark called the Wizard of Queertown. Mark starts saying double team multiple times, and Ashley starts running side to side and around the ring. This confused everyone watching. The Game Master said, what is the meaning of this, Dark Elf? Ashley says, you're too late. He already said double team 6 times. Now no one can hit me, you fucking noobs. The guild attackers look at each other confused. Mark says, tackle, tackle, tackle. He takes them both down. Mark says, Ember. Then she throws the red beanbags at them. They lose back to back. Next, another woman comes out and yells, Shadow Burn, throwing a black beanbag. Ashley acts like nothing happened and pulls out a red beanbag. Mark says, Ember. The woman says, hey, I hit you. The WoW guy says, halt. The Game Master says, why did you halt the battle? He says she used Shadow Burn and she didn't fall. The Game Master asks, does he speak the truth? Ashley said, I don't speak Ultra Nerd, bitch. The woman says, they're cheating. You should probably be dead or partially immobile. Ashley said, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. We made it clear when I took out those guild bitches, I can't be hit. The WoW Warlock says, you admit to cheating, because that was the last round. Mark says, shut the fuck up, you noobs. Stat don't go back to normal until after the entire battle is over. She has 6 different enemies to go through. He's only fought 4. Ashley says, Shrek, the ice bitch, and those 2 guild pussies trying to rape me. And it's about to be 5 if you just shut the fuck up and let me finish, you WoW Warlock fuck. The Grandmaster says, they speak the truth. The Flareon's heightened state has not yet faded. Hold removed. Does that mean I use my soul shard, says the woman. Then Mark says bite, and Ashley bites the woman on the neck and she falls. Mark goes in his bag and gives Ashley some items. Last but not least, the WoW Warlock fuck steps into the ring. What's that? The Warlock says. I just learned a new move. Beating all you high-level enemies gave me the experience I needed to level up. Why are you holding a huge dildo? Ashley says. It's a staff. Shut up, the warlock replied. I already told your dark elf that he wouldn't last a second in Azeroth. I guess I have to teach you two a lesson. I summoned my shell guard. Bow to my demon. Ashley said, you know what I'm learning about pussies? Like, they're easy to see. Lit. Flamethrower, Mark says. Ash pulls out a lighter and a spray can and threw actual flames at the warlock and burned a little of his eyebrows off. The warlock falls. This clit is landscaped, Ashley says. One shot, bitch, you just got swept, Mark says. Citizens of Azeroth, we have new champions. Warriors of the Balls. Game Master says, being cut off by Mark shooting flames next to him. Oh, certainly the battle is over. Mark shoots more flames. Stop, you can't do this. I'm a non-gaming character. Mark does it one more time, and him and Ashley are chased out of the park they were role-playing in. Okay. One time for the one time. And alright. Okay. Yeah. Looking sharp, thinking dull, like it's Hanukkah. Somewhere remote to click, now I'm monitor. Can't picture y'all fucking with me, that's on the hub. Pouring for your fantasy, and yes, that's a fucking sub. It's like I'm fucking smart, and I'm loving the dumb. A deep, long story, you know where I'm coming from. Even though I'm too crazy, I'll be running the ones. Because I don't wanna catch 'em all, duh. I gotta catch 'em all. 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 I got bored with the numbers, then I got my bingo. Pardon my French, we get fromage off the lingo. Life's a gamble, I'm trying to be the talk of the casino. Apples and oranges, they read me and went Nemo. Little fish to a Mac, so sick I could book chemo. I do what I can, sir, but tell the girls I'm free though. Crazy ego, need no pep talk for me to go jalapeno. Can break the ice like Walter White or act like a Negro. I gotta catch 'em all. I gotta catch 'em all. I gotta catch 'em all. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was, like no one ever was. I'm the very best. My plug blew the beat, so now you gotta oxy. About to hit the door, but my shit already knocking. Felt like I died, but I just evolved my sick noggin. It's all good till you get wheezing from the coffin. Oh fuck, I'm a pocket monster. I get it like I lost it. And even if you make toilet paper, this barely costs shit. So, like, comment, subscribe. One take Drake. Fuck all the accidents. Please, Next 95, that's the Cash App. Support all the hits. Support every single video.